Welcome to our journey through captivating folklore stories. In the heart of ancient Japan, there lived an elderly bamboo cutter named Taketori no Okina. Every day he ventured into the dense bamboo groves that surrounded his modest home, cutting the tall green stalks and selling them in the nearby village. Taketori no Okina led a humble but content life with his wife, who was known for her kindness and gentle nature. One bright morning, as Taketori no Okina was deep within the forest, he noticed an unusual golden glow emanating from one of the bamboo stalks. Intrigued, he carefully approached the glowing bamboo and, with a swift stroke of his knife, cut it open. To his amazement, he found a tiny, radiant princess no bigger than his thumb nestled inside the hollow stalk. The princess was dressed in exquisite, shimmering robes, and her delicate features were unlike anything he had ever seen. Moved by the sight, Taketori no Okina took the tiny princess home to his wife. They decided to name her Kaguya, which means radiant princess. From that day forward, their lives were filled with joy and wonder. The tiny princess grew rapidly, transforming into a beautiful young girl within a matter of days. Her parents marveled at her extraordinary beauty and grace, which seemed to radiate from within her. As she grew, so did their prosperity. Whenever Taketori no Okina cut a bamboo stalk, he found gold inside, and their once humble home became a place of wealth and happiness. As the years passed, Kaguya blossomed into a stunning young woman of unparalleled beauty. Her long, flowing hair glistened like silk, and her eyes sparkled with a gentle, otherworldly light. Her presence brought joy and tranquility to all who beheld her. News of her beauty spread throughout the land, and soon, suitors from far and wide came to seek her hand in marriage. Kaguya, Haim's parents, protective of their beloved daughter, knew that she deserved only the worthiest of husbands. They decided that any suitor who wished to marry her must first prove his worth by completing an impossible task. Kaguya herself set forth these challenges, knowing that only a man of true courage and integrity could succeed. The first suitor, a wealthy nobleman, was tasked with retrieving the stone begging bowl of the Buddha, said to be hidden in a distant, sacred temple. The second suitor, a powerful warrior, was asked to bring back the jeweled branch from the mythical island of Horai. The third suitor, a wise scholar, was given the challenge of finding the fire, rat's robe, a garment said to be impervious to flames. The fourth suitor, a renowned merchant, was instructed to retrieve the legendary dragon's jewel from the depths of the ocean. Finally, the fifth suitor, a prince from a distant land, was asked to bring back a cowrie shell born from swallows. One by one, the suitors failed to complete the impossible tasks set before them. Some returned with clever imitations, hoping to deceive Kaguya. But her keen intuition saw through their ruses. Others returned empty-handed, their spirits broken by the challenges they faced. In the end, none were worthy of her hand, and they all left in disappointment. Despite the many suitors who sought her love, Kaguya, Haim's heart remained heavy with sorrow. On moonlit nights, she would gaze wistfully at the sky, and tears would fill her eyes. Her parents, deeply concerned for her happiness, tried to comfort her, but she remained silent about the cause of her sadness. One night, during a particularly bright full moon, Kaguya could no longer bear to keep her secret. With a heavy heart, she revealed the truth to her adoptive parents. She was not of this world, but a princess from the Moon Kingdom. Many years ago, she had been sent to Earth as a punishment for a transgression in her celestial home. Her time among humans was coming to an end, and when the next full moon rose, celestial beings would come to take her back to the Moon Kingdom. Her parents were heartbroken by the revelation. They could not bear the thought of losing their beloved daughter who had brought so much joy and prosperity to their lives. But they knew they could not prevent the inevitable. They promised to cherish every remaining moment with her and to support her in any way they could. As the fateful night approached, Taketori no Okina and his wife prepared for Kaguya, Haim's departure, with heavy hearts. They filled their home with laughter and love, creating memories that would last a lifetime. On the night of the full moon, the sky was clear and the air was filled with a sense of anticipation. As the moon reached its zenith, a radiant chariot descended from the heavens, accompanied by a host of luminous beings. The celestial beings were draped in flowing robes of silver and gold, and their presence illuminated the night with a soft, ethereal glow. Kaguya stood in the garden, her heart heavy with conflicting emotions. She felt a deep love and gratitude for her earthly parents, who had cared for her and given her a life filled with happiness. But she also knew that her time on Earth had come to an end, and she had to return to her celestial home. With tears in her eyes, Kaguya embraced her parents one last time. She gave them a parting gift, a letter expressing her love and gratitude, and a small vial of the elixir of immortality. As she ascended into the heavens, her parents watched in tears, knowing they would never see her again. Kaguya, Haim's departure left a profound impact on all who had known her. The villagers, who had marveled at her beauty and grace, shared stories of the radiant princess for generations. Her legend grew, becoming a cherished part of their cultural heritage. Taketori no Okina and his wife lived the rest of their lives with the cherished memories of their time with Kaguya Haim. They continued to care for the bamboo groves, now filled with a sense of reverence and wonder. Every year, on the night of the full moon, they would light lanterns in her memory, their glow a reminder of the radiant princess who had graced their lives. As the years passed, the story of Princess Kaguya spread far and wide, reaching distant lands and capturing the hearts of people from all walks of life. Artists and poets found inspiration in her tale, creating beautiful works of art and literature that celebrated her legacy. The story of the bamboo cutter and the radiant princess became one of Japan's most beloved folklore, a timeless reminder of love, loss, and the ephemeral nature of beauty. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the enchanting tale of Princess Kaguya. Remember to cherish